Jai Sriman Narayan. Jai Sriman Narayan. Jai Sriman Narayan. I pay my obeisances to my spiritual master, Srimad Jagadguru Sudarshan Acharya Ji Maharaj. I pay my obeisances to Lord Sri Ramanuj. I pay my obeisances to the Purva Acharyas. I pay my obeisances to the 12 Alvars. I pay my obeisances to Mother Lakshmi. And I pay my obeisances to Lord Sriman Narayan. Today is day 2 of the Navratri celebrations held here at the Sri Narayan Dham in Durban, South Africa. We welcome those of you that are watching this discourse locally, nationally and internationally, and we welcome in advance those that are going to be watching this discourse when it is posted in the various groups from around the world subsequently. The Sri Narayan Dham is the abode of Mother Lakshmi and Lord Sriman Narayan. Sri means Lakshmi, Dham means abode. Sri Narayan Dham means the abode of Mother Lakshmi and Lord Sriman Narayan. This means that Mother Lakshmi is a permanent resident here at the Sri Narayan Dham. Since our inception 8 years ago, which we will be celebrating on Sunday, whoever crossed our paths in whatever manner, initially as devotees of the Sri Narayan Dham, everyone became a spiritual beneficiary. Our greatest enemies are on record stating that when they entered the parameters of the Sri Narayan Dham, not this physical but the spiritual dimension of the Sri Narayan Dham, they all benefited, even our biggest enemies, even those that are today trying to destroy us. They themselves is evidenced in stating that when they came to this ashram, they were in darkness. Or when they joined our institution, they were in darkness. And within a few weeks, they had life-changing experiences in all its forms: mental, physical, physiological, biological. Every aspect of one's being had been affected by some way or another. And everyone who entered this domain never left with their hands empty. So, today we want to honor and give gratitude to the mother dimension of the Supreme, to the mother principle of the Supreme in her compassion when she embraces you. When people come to this ashram, they come in all types of misery. A cross-section of miserable conditions experienced on this earthly plane. When they leave with a sense of lightness. And that lightness that you experience is the power and Shakti of Mother Lakshmi. Mother Lakshmi does not only mean wealth in the sense of money and jewelry. Mother Lakshmi means wealth in every aspect of your life. Wealth between your relationships. If you have a wealthy and a healthy and a prosperous relationship with all those that are connected to you, then you have invoked Mother Lakshmi. Prosperity, not only in external prosperity, but also prosperity within you. When you get up in the morning and you feel yourself blooming like a lotus for no reason, then you know Mother Lakshmi is invoked within you. So as I explained yesterday, and I want to pursue that aspect of my discourse today, I stated that there are many philosophies that exist in Sanatana Dharma and many philosophies that are incorrect exist in Sanatana Dharma. Some philosophies have made the mother form the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Some philosophies have made Lord Shiva the Absolute Supreme Form of Godhead, and some philosophies have made Lord Sriman Narayan the Supreme Personality of Godhead. I have stated Lord Sriman Narayan exists, Mother Durga exists, Lord Ganesha exists, Hanuman Baba exists, Lord Shiva exists. These philosophers who have placed these deities wrongfully, it is our duty to revisit the absolute philosophy, and the absolute philosophy is found within the scriptures itself. When we reject the false philosophy, we do not reject the deity. We do not say that Lord Shiva is false. We do not say that Mother Durga is false. We do not say Mother Kali is false. We do not say Hanuman Baba is false. We do not say Lord Ganesha is false. We just remove the philosophy, because all these deities make up the Supreme Lord Himself. All these deities form the body of the Supreme Lord, and all these deities have an integral function within the cosmos and for our universal survival, ourselves individually. All of you understand? All of you understand? Meena? the head of all the Kalis. Do you understand? Meena, do you understand?
Yes.
Yes, we're not saying that Mother Kali does not exist. She exists. Mother Durga exists. Mother Lakshmi exists. And Mother Saraswati exists. In this universe, you'll find the masculine principle and the feminine principle exist in everything, or almost everything. Yes or no? You'll find the masculine principle impregnates the feminine principle, and through the energy of the feminine principle, there is production of that species. Yes or no? Yes. So if it's playing out in mankind, if it's playing out in the animal world, if it's playing out in the insect world, the reptile world, the plant world, then its source has to be from the creator and the creatrix itself. So Adi Lakshmi is the source of all mother forms. All mother forms take its form from Mother Lakshmi herself. All mother forms take the form of whatever feminine deity from Mother Lakshmi herself. We've stated that as Durga, and Durga means prison in Sanskrit, Mother Durga's job is to give you bodies as per your karmas, life after life after life. So when you have at death your last thought and your merits, you have a vision of your next body. You have a vision of your next body, and Mother Durga produces that body for you. She produces that body for you. And when you see somebody smiling in the coffin, we have seen people, the face was frozen in a smile at death, because that person saw a body that person was happy with, or a place that the person was going, that person was happy. And then you also saw some contorted faces, faces that were in anguish, is because at death that person feared their next body. So these two expressions tell you whether you get in a body that you are happy with or a body that you are fearful with. Meena, only God knows what expression will be on your face. Meena, if you stick around, you'll die with a smile, guaranteed. If you stick around at the Sri Narayan Dham, you'll die with a smile. We had two devotees that left us, Ravi and Ragni. Ravi and Ragni. They were devotees in good standing. And what was the expression on their face? What was the expression on their face? Ragni wanted me to be at her funeral. And there was some mishap on the time. And just before she got cremated, she made me appear in the cremation room. All right? So we send these devotees in good standing. They are already in Vaikuntha. They are already in Vaikuntha. And I wish all of you take the boarding pass from the Sri Narayan Dham. When you breathe your last, you must be in possession of the boarding pass that we give you. But this boarding pass, there's a lot of work to be done. There is a lot of work to be done. So in Sanatana Dharma we have intermittent 9 or 10 days fasting periods. Yes? January, any fasting? January. February? Shivratri is February. We're supposed to be fasting for 24 hours. After Shivratri, Ram Navami. How many days? How many nights? 10. After Ram Navami, Hanuman Jayanti, again 24 hours. After Hanuman Jayanti, Krishna Ashtami, how many days? 10 days. After Krishna Ashtami, Navratri, how many days? 10 days. So we got 4 10 days fasting in every 3-month cycle, yes? Or every 4-month cycle? No, 3. Every 3 months. Every quarter there is a 10-day fasting. So what does fasting do? How does fasting help you? Meena, you fasting for a job? Fasting for a car? Sita?
It gives the body a break.
We use all these periods for wrong vows and we bargain with God. We bargain with God. God becomes the supplier and we submit our order. I'll fast for 10 days. Meena, you fast for 10 days, then your business must come way right. Fasting is absolute science. Fasting is absolute science. When you fast, you give the organs in your body a time to rest and rejuvenate. That is why we have all of these intermittent fasting periods dedicated to a specific deity or a specific avatar or a specific incarnation. So when you are fasting for Navaratri, what's happening in your cells? You are cleansing yourself biologically. And then when you have an institution that is involved in self-realization, then you have a dual benefit. Whilst you are cleansing your biological self and detoxing, simultaneously the Guru is assisting you in cleansing your mind from the demons. Meena, who lives in your mind? Demons. Meena, 10 demons are living in your mind. They worry you at night sometimes, Meena. Meena, these demons are resident in every mind. It is useless cleansing biologically the body if you don't simultaneously cleanse the mind. It's like an elephant taking a bath. Elephant goes in the river and it has a beautiful bath, an absolutely beautiful, clean bath. And then it comes back into the river bank and rolls over the filthy mud. Then what was the use of going into the river in the first place and spending an hour having a bath? And that is what we do in all these intermittent fasting periods, year in, year out. We'll fast, we'll sacrifice our time, our money, we'll eat prasad, we'll drink milk. Some of you all go on to saltless fasting for 10 days. On the 11th day, all the salt is back and all the filth is back. How stupid that is. How stupid that is. Is it not stupid, Premila? Huh?
Yes.
Yes. It is dumb. Absolutely dumb to cleanse your body without cleansing your mind. Just like that elephant. Just like that elephant. So in this period, whilst you are cleansing your body, cleanse your mind. There is no magic formula in this universe. You are the magic. You are the magic. There is no other magic. You are the only magic that can change your destiny by changing yourself. Everything is a lie. Everything else is a lie. Alright? You all understand? Thank you, Meena. I thought Meena was coming to attack the Guru. Guru doesn't know what's in that head. Guru is afraid to take a pig. Guru might die of heart attack. Alright? So use this Navratri scientifically. Rosbai, if you change the oil in your truck engine, you can put the most expensive oil in that engine. If you don't change the filters, you wasted your time. Similarly, you can fast how much you want. If you don't recompute your current way of experiencing your senses, then you have wasted your time. And this is where people get frustrated. They say, I go to the Guru's satsang, I do everything the Guru says, I fast in these 9 days, but nothing is coming right. Because you have to be two-dimensional. You have to make a two-dimensional change. And you have to spiritualize your mental outlook in life. Nobody owes you anything. Nobody owes you anything. Not your parents, not your grandparents, not your Guru, not your God. God does not owe you. God does not owe you. By you coming to satsang, you cannot think that you can barter with the Supreme Lord. There is no bartering. There is no bartering. But the Lord can embrace you. The Lord can embrace you. And the only way the Lord can embrace you, if there is a current flowing from you to the Lord will reciprocate that current. And if the mind got anger, hatred, jealousy, envy, pride, ego, that is a barrier between you and the Supreme Lord. That is a barrier between you and the Supreme Lord. That divine energy that is loaded with all this negativity can be changed like this by understanding the Lakshmi principle. By understanding the Lakshmi principle. So yesterday I showed you in the Srimad Bhagavatam that Mother Durga is dispersed around the earth and she is worshipped in various places. by those that are devotees of the mother, who are called Saktas, S-A-K-T-A-S. And there is also a place in India, I think it's Bengal, where they were sacrificing children to appease Mother Kali. You understand? They were sacrificing children to appease Mother Kali. So these phenomena exist. It exists. Alright? And Premila asked me a question and she said I must answer it in discourse. Premila? You asked me a question, you and your son and Bhai, and you said please explain it in discourse. Remember the question? 2 weeks ago? What was the question, Premila? Don't feel shy.
Sacrificing abodes. Muslims system.
Sorry?
Sacrificing abodes. What was the Muslims?
No, you said you've been sacrificing.
Oh yes, I said must read in the discourse and you'll understand.
Why you must stop?
Sorry, I didn't get that.
What you said? What Bhai came and asked me?
I don't remember so much.
Did Bhai not ask me whether he must stop his... Your son was there. Premila, what was the question?
Oh yes, something about Mother Kali, she drinks the blood.
Okay.
Something like that. I just remember that. So I forgot.
You forgot. So I'm going to explain tomorrow the misconception about Mother Kali drinking blood. You think it is relevant in these 3 days of Navratri to discuss this?
Yes.
All of you? Alright. So I want to discuss with scriptural injunctions what was the reason for Mother Kali drinking blood. And I said this misconception went so bad in India that people were actually sacrificing their children. And this is how important it is to have knowledge. To have knowledge. And I said that when you join an institution, you must do due diligence on the institution itself. Don't come into an institution and get brainwashed. This is not a cult. You understand? When you come to an institution, you must do due diligence. You must find out whether this institution is validated by scriptural injunctions. You must find out that the information that you are getting from this institution is authentic and correct. You have Google. 60 or 50% of the information that I give you, you can find it on Google. The other 50%, you get in an understanding from the Guru, which you won't be able to understand from Google itself. All of you understand? So when you come to the Sri Narayan Dham specifically, you need to find out whether the Sri Narayan Dham is what it claims to be. You need to find out whether the Guru is who he claims to be. And then you need to set your mind to receiving the knowledge that the Guru is giving you. This knowledge that I'm giving you has been given by Mother Saraswati to Lord Sri Ramanuj. Is Mother Saraswati not one of the forms, mother forms? This knowledge that you get here at the Sri Narayan Dham is given by Mother Saraswati herself, and it is that information through the Shakti of Mother Saraswati that you get whenever you avail yourself for a discourse. All of you understand? The Guru has no agenda when he dispenses this knowledge. The only agenda the Guru has is to make sure that you have an understanding of your purpose on this earth. What's your purpose on this earth? Tivashni? What is your purpose? Lie, cheat, and con. Tivashni? Your purpose on this earth is to evolve to the next level. Your purpose on this earth is to evolve to the next level. That is your prime purpose or absolute purpose. Your relative purpose. Your relative purpose is to live as a family, to live as a society, to live as a community, to live as citizens of a country, and to live as the human race. Absolute purpose is to evolve and learn who the Supreme Lord is. That is the main purpose you got this body. But we are doing this thing in a roundabout way. So it is these opportunities in these intermittent satsangs that we have in the 4 seasons of our 12-month cycle that you get to detox biologically and you get to detox mentally. Don't go and do yoga and think you are godly. Exercise don't take you to God. You see horses running in the July handicap. How many of them got liberated? Rojbhai? You think any horse landed in Vaikunt with all the training they do? Alright? So that yoga, that exercise is not taking you anywhere. You have to do mental yoga. Yoga with your mind. And when you do yoga with your mind, it's called Bhakti Yoga. It's called Bhakti Yoga, where you exercise your mind in knowing the Supreme Lord. Look how easy it is. How do you exercise your mind? Sash, how do you exercise your mind? Yes, by only remembering the Lord's name. The greatest exercise in exercising your mind, the greatest and the best means is to call out the Lord's name. Om Namo Narayana. The mind starts exercising. Which you want to do, Sash? Carry weights, 50 kilos on this side and 50 kilos on that side, and do bench press and run on stupidly on the spot where machine is moving forward. That's another stupid invention. Ross, you know that invention? You hold a bar and you think you ran from here to Joburg and back, but you're on the same spot. Says, Om Namo Narayana. Every time you get angry, Sash, what you must do? Om Namo Narayana. All of you listening, would every time something troubles you, grind your teeth and 3 times, Om Namo Narayana, Om Namo Narayana, Om Namo Narayana. Alright? And see how well it works. How well it works. It works, Ash. That is why I am sitting here today. If it didn't work, I won't be holding this mic and giving you the result of my own experience. Jai Sriman Narayan.